Welcome to Offline Zen. I want to start by saying something directly. You did not come here because you are falling apart. You came here because you have been the one who does not fall apart, the one who holds the center, the one who absorbs the shock so that other people do not have to feel it, the one people lean on so instinctively, so automatically, that they have long since stopped asking whether you are okay with that arrangement. And tonight, in this quiet, something in you is exhausted in a way that sleep has not been touching. You know the kind of tired I mean. The kind that does not go away after a good night's rest. The kind that lives underneath everything else and has been there so long that you have started to wonder if it is just who you are now. It is not who you are. It is what happens when a person carries more than their share for too long without being allowed to put it down. This meditation is for that person. It is for the ones who text back first, the ones who remember everyone's difficult days and ask about them. The ones who manage the logistics and smooth the tensions and keep things moving when things would otherwise stop. The ones who find when they finally have a quiet moment that they do not quite know what to do with it. It is for the ones who have received the words "you are so strong" so many times that the words have started to feel like a life sentence. You are allowed to be here. You are allowed to rest. And tonight, for as long as this lasts, you do not have to be strong for anyone. Let your body settle into wherever you are right now. Take a moment to adjust. Let the pillow sit where it needs to sit. Let your arms find a place that requires nothing from them. Let your legs go completely heavy. When you feel ready, let your eyes close. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold it for just a moment. And exhale through your mouth, long and slow, like you are letting go of something you have been gripping since early this morning. Again, breathe in and out all the way. One more, in. And let it go. Now I want you to notice something about the position you are in right now. You are lying down. You are being held by something. The surface beneath you is doing the work. You are not holding anything up. You are not managing anything. You are not making sure anything goes the right way. For most of the people who are listening to this, that sentence is rarer than it should be. Being held, being supported, something else doing the work. Let that be what this is for the next little while. Something else does the work. You only have to be here. There is a particular kind of person who reads as capable to the world. People do not worry about them the way they worry about others. They seem to have it together. They return messages. They follow through. They show up. They are the ones others call when something goes wrong, because calling them means the problem will actually get handled. And from the outside, this looks like strength. From the inside, it looks like this: a constant low-level awareness of what everyone around you needs, an automatic scanning of rooms and conversations for whatever is starting to go wrong, a deep reluctance to name your own needs because naming them feels selfish, or because experience has taught you that naming them tends to lead to disappointment. An ability to keep functioning at a high level while carrying emotional weight that nobody else can see. And the cost of all that is not immediately visible. It does not show up as a breakdown. It shows up as this, as a particular kind of flatness, as the feeling of going through the motions beautifully, as lying awake at night, unable to fully land anywhere, because the part of you that knows how to perform being fine and the part of you that is genuinely tired have been in quiet conflict for longer than you want to admit. Take a slow breath in and out. Here is something important. The strength you carry is real. Nobody is taking that away. You are genuinely capable. You are genuinely resilient. You have handled things that would have undone other people, and you did it without fanfare, without asking for recognition, often without anyone around you even knowing what it took. That is true. And it is also true that somewhere along the way, the strength that was supposed to be one of your qualities became the whole of your identity. And then it became an obligation, and then it became a cage. Being strong when you need to be is a gift. Being unable to stop being strong is not. Tonight, we are going to start slowly loosening that, gently, without forcing anything, just making a little more room. Bring your attention to your jaw. This is where the composure lives physically. The muscles that hold a neutral expression when what is underneath is not neutral at all. The jaw that stays set when it wants to tremble, the face that has learned to stay steady as a form of protection. Let your jaw go. Let the back teeth separate. Let the tongue rest soft in your mouth. Let your lips part just slightly. Notice how different that is from where your jaw usually lives. Now your forehead, the thinking place, the problem-solving place, the place that furrows when you are already 3 steps ahead of everyone else in the room, working out what needs to happen next. Let it smooth out. Let the lines release. Let the thinking pause just for this moment. Your shoulders, let them drop. Further than that. A little further still. Your shoulders have been carrying the weight of everyone else's stability. They have been braced against the next thing, always slightly forward, always slightly ready. Let them fall away from your ears. Let them sink into the surface beneath you. Let them remember what it feels like to not be on duty. Breathe in and out. Your chest now. Strong people often hold the chest in a particular way, slightly expanded, slightly braced. A posture that says, I can handle this, even when the body underneath would very much like to say, I am not sure I can. The chest that never fully collapses, because collapsing would feel like admitting something. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, let the chest soften. Let it fall, just slightly, just enough to feel the difference between holding and releasing. Your stomach. This is where the weight sits when it has nowhere else to go. The quiet anxiety of being responsible. The low hum of everything you are tracking, even when you pretend you are not tracking anything. The place in the body where swallowed feelings settle because they could not be expressed, because there was never quite the right moment, because you were busy being the one who holds it together. Let your stomach go completely soft. You do not have to be braced right now. There is nothing coming. Let the stomach unknot. Breathe into it, in. And let the exhale carry some of that held weight out with it. Your hands, let them open. These hands that have done so much, that have reached for other people, solved things, carried things, held things in place, while others figured out what they needed. Let them be completely still. Let the palms go soft. Let the fingers uncurl. There is nothing to hold on to right now. Your whole body can give up its effort now. The legs that carry you through everything. The back that stays straight even under pressure. All of it released, held by the surface beneath you, not required to perform a single thing. Rest in this for a moment. Strength like yours does not arrive fully formed. It gets built slowly, often early. Sometimes it is built in a household where someone needed to be the steady one, and you were the one who stepped into that role. Maybe because you were the eldest. Maybe because you were the most emotionally perceptive. Maybe because it simply fell to you and you were capable enough to carry it. Sometimes it is built through loss. Through a time when things became uncertain and you learned in a very deep part of yourself that if you did not hold things together, nothing would hold. Sometimes it is built through love, through caring so much about the people around you that managing their pain became easier than watching it. through learning that anticipating problems before they landed was a way of protecting the people you loved from having to feel them. And then the world rewarded you for it. It called you reliable, dependable, mature, together. It gave you more responsibility because you could handle it. It stopped checking on you because you never seemed to need it. And in that, an agreement formed quietly without anyone saying it out loud. You would be the strong one, and the strong one would be fine. Take a slow breath in and out. I want to say something to the version of you who first took on that role. You were doing the best thing you knew how to do. Whatever the circumstances were that shaped you into the strong one, you responded with genuine love and genuine capability. The holding together was an act of care. The reliability was an expression of who you are at your best. And I also want to say this. You were never supposed to be the only one holding on. You were supposed to be one person in a group of people who held things for each other in turn, where sometimes you carried more and sometimes you carried less, where your needs were as visible and as tended to as everyone else's. That is what you deserved, and if you did not always get it, that is not a reflection of your worth. It is a reflection of what was available to you at the time. Breathe in and out. You are not required to keep running the same program forever. Programs that were written for earlier circumstances can be updated. Slowly, over time, and nights like this one, where you let yourself arrive at the tiredness underneath the strength, are how that updating begins. There are some feelings that strong people rarely give themselves permission to have. Resentment, the quiet kind, the kind that does not announce itself as resentment, but shows up as a low-grade heaviness. When you realize once again that you are the one who noticed something needed doing and did it. That nobody thought to ask. That the asking does not seem to go both ways. If that is somewhere in you tonight, it is allowed to be there. It does not make you a bad person. It does not mean you love the people in your life any less. It means you are a human being who has been giving more than you have been receiving, and your nervous system has been keeping an honest account of that even when your mind refused to. Grief for the version of yourself that never quite got to be soft, for the moments when you needed someone to show up for you and the person who showed up was somehow still you. For the care that flowed outward so consistently and rarely found its way back. That grief is real, and it is allowed to exist here. And underneath both of those, often a quieter thing. A longing. To be seen as someone who sometimes needs looking after. To have someone notice that you are tired before you have to say it out loud. To be held the way you hold others, steadily and without being asked. That longing is not weakness. It is being human. Breathe in and out. You are allowed to want to be cared for. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to have a limit. You are allowed to want more from the people around you and to feel the ache of the gap between what you give and what comes back. Allowing yourself to feel those things is not the same as drowning in them. It is the opposite. It is picking them up gently, looking at them clearly and saying, yes, this is real. I see you, and I am going to stop pretending you are not here. Take a long breath in and let it all go on the exhale. Not forever, just for tonight. I want to move through your body one more time. This time, I want you to try something a little different. Instead of simply relaxing each area, I want you to speak to it. Inwardly. Quietly. Just a few words. Start with your face. The face that has held composure in rooms where composure was not easy. The face that stayed calm when things were not calm. Say to it gently, you have worked hard. You can stop performing now. Nobody is watching. Let the face release completely, every muscle. Your throat. The place where the unexpressed things collect. the feelings you decided not to share because the timing was never right, or because you did not want to burden anyone, or because you knew that if you started, you might not be able to stop. Say to it gently, "You can rest now. Those things have been heard by me, even if they never made it out loud." Let the throat soften, your shoulders and upper back. The architecture of carrying, the place where other people's weight has settled into your muscles over years of showing up for them. Say to it, "You have carried enough. For tonight, the load is down. You are allowed to feel what it is like to not be holding anything." Let them drop completely. Your chest, where the bracing lives, where the performance of being okay resides. Say to it, "You do not have to be steady for anyone right now. The room is empty. You can be exactly as soft as you actually feel." Let the chest fall open. Your stomach, where the weight settles when it has nowhere else to go. Say to it, "I know what you have been carrying. I am not going to ask you to keep holding it tonight." Let it rest. It will still be there in the morning if we need it. For now, let go. Breathe in and out. Your hands. Open your palms gently. Say to them, "There is nothing to hold right now. No one needs to be steadied by you tonight. Rest." Your whole body now, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Say to all of it quietly, "You have done so much. You have carried so much. You have kept so much together for so long. Tonight, you are allowed to just be a body lying in the dark, breathing, not responsible for a single thing." Let that land. Here is something I want you to consider gently as you rest. The capacity you have, the depth of your caring, the steadiness you bring to other people's storms, the way you love hard and show up fully and keep things together when everything wants to come apart. All of that is genuinely beautiful. It does not need to be dismantled. What needs to change is the belief that it has to run all the time, that it is the price of admission for being loved, that without it, people would not stay. That the moment you put the strength down, everything would fall apart, and with it, the relationships that have come to rely on you holding them in place. The people who are genuinely for you will not leave when you stop holding everything together. The ones who stay only because of the function you perform were never really staying for you. Being known fully, including the soft parts, including the tired parts, including the parts that do not have the answer and cannot make it better, that is where real closeness lives. The strength you carry has been protecting you from vulnerability. And vulnerability, as uncomfortable as it feels, is the only place where you can truly be met. You are allowed to be met. Take a slow breath in and out. Let these words move through you now, slowly. You do not have to believe them completely tonight. You only have to let them exist inside you, alongside whatever else is there. I am allowed to be tired. My tiredness is not a flaw. Let that settle into your chest, into the place that has been braced against showing anything less than steady. I am more than what I do for others. I have worth when I am resting. Let that reach your stomach, the place that carries the weight of feeling responsible for everything. The people who love me do not need me to be strong. They need me to be real. Let that ease into your shoulders, the place that holds the shape of someone always ready to carry more. I can put it down now, just for tonight. I can put all of it down. Let that move through everything, your face, your throat, your hands, your whole body lying here in the quiet. Everything you have been gripping. Everything you have been managing. Everything you have been making sure does not fall. It will be there in the morning. You can pick up what matters then. Right now, you do not have to hold any of it. Your breathing has been slowing this whole time. Your body has been remembering how to rest. It always knew. It was only waiting for permission. Let your breath continue on its own now. You do not need to guide it anywhere. In and out, steady and slow. Your body is doing this without you. Let the sounds around you become background, the ambient noise of the world outside, carrying on without requiring anything from you. Let it all become soft, the way sounds soften when you are finally beginning to drift. If thoughts come, let them come. You have done enough thinking tonight. Let the thoughts exist the way weather exists. You can notice it is raining without having to go out in it. If the mind tries to return to the list of things you are responsible for, let it pass. The list is not going anywhere. Every item on it will be exactly where you left it in the morning. It does not require your supervision right now. Let your body grow heavier with each exhale. Your face smooth and still. Your jaw soft. Your throat open and at ease. Your shoulders, where they have finally settled, lower than they started tonight. Your chest rising and falling on its own. Your stomach quiet at last. Your hands open, done. Let the words from tonight pass back through you one final time, not to memorize them, just to let them move through the body on their way out. I am allowed to be tired. I have worth when I am resting. I can put it down tonight. The people who love me need me to be real. Let those settle wherever they land. You have been strong for a long time. That is not nothing. That is years of love expressed as reliability. Years of care expressed as showing up. Years of the deepest kind of giving. The kind nobody applauds because it looked effortless even when it was anything but. Tonight, let that be enough. You do not need to earn rest with more strength. You have already paid for it many times over. Let sleep come the way it comes when you finally stop bracing against it. Without effort. Without a plan. Without making sure everyone is okay first. Just you in the dark, finally allowed to be held for a change. Just you breathing. Just rest. Sleep now. you have held enough. Let something else hold you tonight. Good night.